Well, good morning. I am here. This is Nancy from Nancy's Book Nooks, and I am about to get started on episode 2 of Dark Family. Had a lot of editing issues yesterday. A lot. So I got a lot accomplished that y'all did not see because I had to cut it out. Anyway, where we are this morning, I have all of this stuff done. Let's see if I move this camera. It's missing some stuff. Sorry. It's a work in progress. Alright. Got all this accomplished. Right now, I'm working on what looks like a wall. On the other side says, Dark Family is indeed a rare privilege to see our family. Alright, so what we're doing is we are on step 17. All these little pictures are going to go on this wall. And let's go to B. All these, let's see, 3. And here I am painting and sanding again. I got out my old trusty paint pen. Because these are gray and it just makes it look a little nicer. And here's a little test while I'm making all these painting noises and gluing and sanding. What I'm going to do is, sir, I'm taping. Sir. He just comes running out of his office. Just, goodness, hold on, drop some. Okay, I'm going to test to see if I can make this sound ASMR-ish for the next couple of minutes. And see how that turns out. Okay, are we ready? Okay, we're ready. Alright, that was my test. See how that sounds whenever I get to watch this back. Because I watch the ASMR stuff. My favorite is ASMR Darling. That is her name. I like her. And there is a game show. What's My Line or something? I might be wrong. Anyway, but ASMR Darling was on there. People, what is the name of that show? It's like where there are 3 people on there, and 2 of them are lying, and one's not. It's not What's My Line. Anyway, I'll think of it before we're done anyway. But she was on there. I thought that was interesting. That's kind of the beginning of the whole ASMR thing. Y'all don't know, it's just where people make little noises like this and talk really low. They talk really low, and it's supposed to relax people and give them little tingles. Little tingles. Yes. It's a sensory thing. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. Oh, where was I here? Did I do that wrong? Of course I did. Let's put that over there. Let's see, where did I leave off yesterday? Oh, I was talking about podcasts that I listen to while I'm doing all this. And I was talking about my true crime stuff. Yeah, I like to listen to... God, I'm not any better today. Post-COVID, I like to... I remember when I was in college, I used to watch Unsolved Mysteries. Started way back then, and then I like to go to sleep, listen to that guy's voice from Forensic Files. He's very relaxing. Extremely, extremely relaxing. And I found out, shoot, I was doing that in the early 90s, and then I found out much later that that's a thing. People fall asleep to that guy. Maybe that's why there's a big thing about court TV. It's not about the court and the TV, it's just that guy's voice. Okay, I think I got all this here. Now it says as illustrated in the picture, attach the photos to the corresponding positions with glue. Oh, okay, well that's what I just did. Alrighty then. Let's see. F. Let's see how my camera angle's looking here today. Oh. Okay. We'll see how it comes out. Oh. Where was I? Oh, F12. I also listen to audio books. I've been listening to hold on. I'm gonna go get a cough drop. Okay. Anyway, the audiobooks I'm listening to Jenny Lawson. I love her. Listened to one just recently, which I had read before, Furiously Happy. And then one I'm listening to now is Let's Pretend This Never Happened. She's funny and just a lot of realism, because she suffers from depression and anxiety and just physical ailments, but she's funny. She actually owns a bookstore in San Antonio now. I think it's like a bookstore wine bar. I have never been. I need to go over there. I really do. Let's see, is this that? Kind of not following my directions at all here. I think, let's see, this needs step 12. I can't remember what step 12 is. Is it this? Name it? Yes, it is. Okay. And I also listened to a podcast called The Viral Podcast with the comedians Chelsea Lynn and Paige Jen. And They are just awesome. Awesome. Very funny ladies, but not for the squeamish. If you are a plural clutcher, or if you're virgin ears, don't listen to it. Just don't listen to it. But otherwise, I think it's hilarious. Chelsea Lynn is trailer test Tammy. I'm not a big Tammy fan. I kind of like Chelsea as her own comedian. We've seen her twice doing stand-up, and then once we saw the filming of the podcast with Chelsea and Paige Jen, and that was a lot of fun. Apparently Chelsea has a new act for her trailer trash teaming, and we are not. Austin, or Texas, is not on her next tour, but supposed to release dates in January, and she always comes to Austin, always, because they like to go to Camp Black Barbecue. In fact, they talked about Camp Black Barbecue so many times that they are getting care packages sent to them at their house. And they live in Nashville. They're getting big baskets of sauces and meats. So, not a big barbecue fan, but it's because I got this low sodium thing going on. And can't really do that. Gotta stay away from that. Gotta stay healthy, guys. Alright. Here on step 18, looks like we're making more shelves. Well, it looks like we're gonna have little bones sticking out of those. Alrighty. Yeah. This kit's kind of nice because the pieces are labeled by number, so I'm not always futzing around trying to figure out, did I put that there? Some weird noise in this house. Alexa, what is the old game show where there were three contestants and two were liars?
From Wikipedia.org. Liars Club is an American game show, originally produced by Ralph Andrews,
that wasn't
featuring
it.
a panel of celebrity guests who offered explanations of obscure or unusual objects.
Oh, that wasn't it. Oh, that's Captain Big Shot if he comes in here. Drop something during filming. You might know. Or I'm sure all of you there in the comments or watching this can put that in the comments. Because I need comments on this page. I need likes and subscribes. I'm not sure what those do, but everyone else asks for likes and subscribes, so why the hell not? Just do it, okay? Just do it. Do it. Let's see. What else did we miss yesterday while I was messing with my stuff? Oh, I forgot to show you. Stupid book Nooks. So many of them are library oriented because, you know, they're theoretically supposed to go in your bookshelf. Did this thing go crooked? It did go crooked. No. Sorry guys, I can't go backwards because I already put pieces together. What is wrong? I'm gonna get this down pat. I swear I am. What's wrong? Sorry. Sorry about that. Hopefully I can edit that out. If not, yeah. Oh well. So, these book notes. Originally, they're supposed to be in a bookshelf. It's like a little hidden world in your bookshelf. So a lot of the themed ones are around libraries and stuff. So they're just way too many books. And you gotta make all of them. And I usually just sit in front of the television and make them. So, anyway. So here I am with my grandma's sewing kit that every grandma has. But mine contains the books. I kind of get sick of making books, so I found a bunch where I can just buy them. Buy little books already made. Cut them down where I want them, size-wise. And underneath, I usually don't have you make these books with pages. And I tell you what, it's just sloppy. It's sloppy. It looks terrible. So I found these little guys and I bought them. Yeah. And I just cut them what size I need. So this is on this bookshelf. How you put a book with pages instead of making a sloppy looking one. I just cut this down, slap it on with glue. That little things make me happy. That makes me happy. All right. Back to this little cabinet here. Okay. 23. Looking for C23. Of course it's right there. Maybe. Oh well. Oh, more podcasts I listen to. Looks like it's gluing time. There's a Naked and Afraid podcast that I listen to every week. I can't remember what it's called. It's kind of got the what happened on the week before, but more kind of a funny commentary of it. Alexa, what is the Naked and Afraid podcast?
From radio.net. And Naked and Afraid, hosts Malu Beyonce and Gabe discuss the intense moments from the latest episode, focusing on the dangers faced by the survivalists, including encounters with snakes and lions.
They didn't say what the name of the... Anyway, I listened to that one. And I also listened to one that hadn't been filmed in a while. Naked and Afraid. It's a contestant. His name is Jake, and he's really probably my all-time favorite. He decided he no longer wants to be on there anymore because he ended up with all kinds of terrible diseases and just, yeah, liver shuts down and all that. So, I'm listening to him. Season of Naked and Afraid. This last one is over, which makes me sad. So, gotta wait till, March, something like that. I'm not happy. But, yeah, I started watching that show when I quit smoking because I used to go outside and smoke all the time. And, needed something to keep me occupied inside, so I just randomly started binge watching Naked and Afraid, and that show's awesome, and really kept me from going outside and smoking. So I will say, Naked and Afraid saved my life. Camera going okay? Okay. It's not as silly as some people think it is, because it's really You learn a lot. I got made a little go bag with all my equipment, like my fire starter and little shovels and little hunting knives and things like that, tarps and little tents that really go in a bag about this big. I've done just like those little foil, whatever they're called, blankets, and keep from hypothermia. Got my fire starter. So whenever it cools off around here, a friend of mine and I are going to go and play in the backyard and camp, only using stuff from my little bag, my little survival bag. And, no, I'm not a doomsday prepper. I like the show. I want a little bag so I can try out all my stuff. One interesting thing that I have in there that got, of course, I have mosquito netting, because if you ever watch the show, bugs are a big problem. I was going through one of my drawers. I need to go through my drawers more than once every couple of decades. And anyway, because I found what is wrong? Found a big container of knee-high pantyhose. But you know, those are great to take camping, fishing, things like that, because it'll keep the skeeters off of you. Yeah, helps with skeeters. So, helpful hint there. Pantyhose in your emergency situation. Well, people don't have pantyhose just laying around when they're in an emergency, but I threw some of those in my little kit. I've got a lot of stuff in there. Vaseline, because it not only heals wounds, cover up wounds, but it also you can use it for fire starting. I got my badass little fire starter that I gotta play with, and we're going to these things, when they're done, these pieces of wood, use them as kindling. Live out in the woods, and my husband burns a lot of brush and things, so I give him these for kindling. So I'm going to use them to start fires with the fire starter, and tampons too. A lot of ones around there. I don't need more. And you can do all kinds of things with those. You can plug up wounds. You can use those for kindling, just for fire starting. Lots of household stuff. I've got bungee cords in there. Just got a lot of stuff. So, looking forward to it cooling down and having a night where my friend and I can go out here in the backyard and live off the land, but have a toilet that is right here. I've watched some of that so many times. Like some of those XL versions, where they have kind of the people that are more experienced, and they'll go in for like 60 days or something instead of just 21 or whatever. And those got some of my favorite peeps on there. There's one where they filmed in Louisiana, and that was a harsh environment. Louisiana swamps. Chef Elia. See, got this little shelf. Anyway, so they were there 60 days on that one. That's my favorite one. I like that. Like the characters on that one. There's one guy who's real rough and tumble. EJ Schneider. He's a veteran, and two of his people on his team left, so he's out there by himself. And he was out on this. There are alligators in the water, so he was trying to build. Anyway, fish kind of from like a little overhang. And I'm gonna paint these later. A branch broke, and he fell and ripped his ball sack open. And he had to get 8 stitches. And they said, well, you come in and do that, but then you gotta tap out. He said, no, do it right here. He just got stitched up right there in the field. Looked like he was baby getting his diapers changed. Yeah. And then, thank goodness some other folks showed up to kind of help him after that. But yeah, he's a tough dude. He's not on there anymore because he realized, he said, you know what? I'm an older fella. He's in his 60s. I just said, I'm just not doing this anymore. So miss him, but and then what the hell is that? It's got something in a foreign language, but I don't know what that language might be. Ay. I don't know what they're talking about. I think it might be some of these. Do a little inventory here. Let's clean out this table. I think it's just a little. I'll find it. How about that? Sheep. Okay, well. You know what? I'm going to push pause. Look for one and find it. Oh, it's kind of like a little wax paper. You cut out, I feel like a little cute background here. And it's here. It's here. I organized the table earlier. Put a bunch of Halloween stuff on the other end over here. So, I'll find it. I'll just carry on. Found my little paint pens for these bones. What color do I want to use? I'm just going to use like a little. I like kind of like my metallic pens. Gives it a little something. Keeps it from being so dull. Anyway, so yeah, he's not on there anymore. It's him, and then Gary Golding. He's my favorite. He's so sweet, very knowledgeable, but he eats some things that aren't too good for you. I've seen a lot of food poisoning on that show. I've seen people get dengue fever, malaria, things like that. Like, oh, good old Gary, he didn't believe in wasting anything, and he's made himself sick a few times. But I like him. A friend of mine who watches Naked and Afraid, there's that Cameo site where those people will send little birthday messages to your friends. I had Mr. Gary Golding send one to my friend for her birthday. She was quite surprised, and I really liked that. That's cool. I guess if you pay people, they'll do just about anything. I'd have a Cameo channel if people paid me to do stuff like that, but I give out my birthday wishes for free. And as you can see, I really don't care if I mess up my hands. nail polish remover, hand sanitizer, rubbing alcohol, things like that to clean up afterwards. But I'm not pricey. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, we got the neighborhood shredding day next Saturday. Twice a year, if you live here in the county, you can take your miscellaneous papers that you have been hoarding and take them in and they'll shred them for you. That's going to be... I started unpacking my Halloween boxes this morning. And Captain Hot Pants says I've got a lot of papers and stuff in the garage to go through next time there's a shredding day. And look, we've got a shredding day, so I'll do that this week. About stuff like tax returns from 2014. No, I don't need those. No, absolutely not. No. But those little shredders, they don't last long. So I'll do that. Go through stuff, throw in a box. It's going to just be organization week for my Halloween villages and random papers. I think they have a limit on how much you could bring for shredding, but I don't think I'll have even close to that. Maybe a box or two, but that's about it. Don't know. My main man's in charge of the stuff in the garage, so I'm not quite sure how many boxes of papers are in there. He just said that there's quite a bit. Alright, gluing these bones in here. It's like a little thing for mail, but it's got bones instead because it's a creepy way to be, right? Okay, hopefully I put enough glue in there. If not, we'll find out, won't we? Put that there to dry. Never have too much glue. Never have too much of the taste-free B7000 glue. Alright, so until I find these little paper things that I'm needing, let's skip that step. So we're going to go straight to, I'm going to make two of them. Well, hell. Okay, we're going to go straight to step 25. Because that's the way I roll. This back. Oh, it's here. Now, it looks like we're making some kind of altar. See, that's what I'm missing too. It's like a piece of wax paper that has all these little patterns on it, and I just saw it. Well, I'm going to do this, see what our time's like, and then I can either take a break and look for them, or we can break for the day. Let's see how long we've been recording here. Ooh, 19 minutes. It's not bad. Keep going. God, I'm never going to get rid of this COVID goo. I got D. D4, D7, D11, D 18, D22, and D25. Yes, I'm curious to see if this ASMR thing is going to work. To see if people will enjoy it and see how this camera adjusts to the whispering. Because that's what they do in ASMR. It's a very sensory type thing. But really, you're supposed to have like a speaker for this side and microphone for this side and microphone for this side. And then when you listen to it in the headphones, it makes it look in stereo for all these random noises that you make. I don't know if you haven't checked those out. It's fun. It's fun. It's very relaxing. Some of them just put you right to sleep. Right to sleep. Now I can't figure out what that damn TV show is. It would be very interesting to see if anybody watches these YouTube videos. Or from me than anybody else. Apparently I've got the whole stream of consciousness thing going on. I'm thinking I might just have to have a voiceover for all of it to cut out my babbling, but I'm doing alright, I think. I don't think I've offended anybody, or will, but you never know. Never ever know. It's my show, so. Alright. Does this go in or on top? Yep, it goes in. See? Gluing. These little windows are including these slots here. Where did I put that victim piece of wax paper with the... Okay. Move along, Nancy. Move along. Move along. Come back to it. I can understand if I lost that stuff because I got all this crap everywhere, but the crap is organized and I still can't find it. It just sucks. Got my little crazy eyeball pictures up here on the wall. Yes. Let's see. Hold on. Too much going up here. I've been doing these little nooky things for about a year, I would say. And nobody really heard of them recently. That become all the rage on TikTok. So, alrighty then, and went to Michael's couple of days ago because I needed a white Sharpie marker because that comes in handy for more than any other pen for these little projects. And had all the Halloween stuff taken down because it had sold out. But yes, I was one of those people who was buying stuff in July. Yeah, those people. That was me. Anyway, what was I saying? Went over to Michael's. Whatever. It'll come back to me. Went to go get paint pens. Use my little vouchers. Always have my Michael's vouchers. Anyway, yeah, so they got the Halloween stuff all taken down and they're putting up fall. Oh, okay. Book Nooks becoming a thing. Well, you know what? I gotta find those freaking pieces of paper. I'm gonna put you on pause. Well, looks like the damn thing shut off, and I don't know when. So, I'm just gonna continue on where I am and figure out where I left off whenever I edit this thing. Oh, well, so here we are on step 25. I never could find these little pieces of paper that go in here for windows. They're kind of like a little wax paper thing. But I will find them. I know they're here. Went through the recycling bin and the trash, and they're not in there. So I know for a fact they're here. I've been organizing Halloween stuff today. So it's here. It's here. I'll just continue on. So I don't know where y'all left off. Here I'm building this little altar looking thing. I'm sure I was babbling about something really important and y'all missed it. I will see if I can figure out what y'all missed with my babbling and catch you up with that another time. This looks like it's just going to kind of be a stream of consciousness. A little adventure here. That's okay. Except for the part I'm testing with the ASMR. We'll see how that goes. Now, D26. We've got this, battery's low on my watch, of course. Let's see. D31. It's D31. See, got an error. No, D30. Yeah, they reversed the numbers. Instructions were wrong. It's alright when the instructions are wrong, unless they have instructions that are wrong with the lighting system. That's no bueno. That's no bueno. Can't put something together and then have them tell you where to put the wrong. No. Let's see. Okay, hopefully we'll get to start putting stuff together here because we've got a lot of moving pieces. Lots of parts. Okay, now I'm going to put our little pictures here. Glue them in. This looks like a little basket of dead flowers. Okay, and it says to attach here. I'll glue that too. Looks like we got a Addams Family looking kind of picture here on our altar, whatever the heck it's gonna be. Why don't you want to go in there? Go. Go. It's like this little windowsill thing's in our way. I'll just rip that out. There. There. All right. Got our D27. Is that even the D27? I don't think that's the right part. This is the D27. I wasn't even close. Some of these have moving pieces. This one does not. And you got, they give you a little wax. Little things that wax to lubricate everything up, and it seems to kind of make a mess for me. So I get this silicone wax from the, or silicone grease from the hardware store that lubes everything up nicely. I'll do one of those sometimes so you can see something. But the moving parts, I've got ones that I made in the past with moving parts on my. You'll need to check out my Facebook Marketplace page for all the ones that I've done in the past. Just so you can get a kind of an idea of my work. It's the Facebook Marketplace page for Nancy Stevens. And anyway, so that's a lot on there. And so I've got pictures of ones, my past ones with videos. I always try to put a banana next to them. You know, banana for scale, so you can see, folks can see how big things are. For example, right here, banana for scale. Because that way people won't say, well, what are the dimensions of this? And how big is this? And how big is that? And just stick a banana in there. Here, D30, last page of this. Let's see, so I'm done. This one is going fire kindling and brush pile. Okay. Let's see what we got going here. This looks like it's going to be, we're going to connect these. See? That's going to be spooky. We're gonna do, looks like we're gonna put get new reading glasses. I had this vision so bad. I've had glasses since I was 6, and I needed them before that, and I just never been able to see. Ever. And it got so bad where my contacts were not correcting anything, so I had to have my contacts, my reading glasses, my glasses, and I just couldn't do it anymore, so I had that premium lens replacement in my eyeballs. So now my vision is pretty much perfect. Yeah. And the only thing is I still need some weak readers when I do stuff like this, but they had told me that it would be that way beforehand. But yeah, that surgery that was awesome. That was one of the best things I've ever done, because I'm too old for LASIK, because my close-up vision is getting shot too. So, oh, look at that! Isn't that cute? And when I get this little paper, wax paper thing for the stained glass window, it'll all come together. Anyway, so I've got to wear my reading. I wear my reading glasses. Just weak ones, just for stuff like this. But it's taken some adjustment time for sure. I think the only thing that's really, they said what happened was halos around headlights when you're driving. So that'll always happen. I can deal with that. I'll take it. Something your mind said most likely mine will get used to. And yeah, very happy with it. Just had my 1 month checkup, so now I'm allowed to get in water, stuff like that. Oh, all right. I'm gonna move some of this out of the way. It's getting cluttery. Okay, now it looks like we're making some stairs. Step 26, it says, use glue to fix the clamping position. All right, I can do that. Okay, we're looking for E. E6, 5, 4, E3, E2. All right, let's make some stairs. Oh, here comes Captain Hot Pants, but he's gonna come here and make noise. Sir, would you close your door, please?
I'm just getting a drink.
He's working today. It's a sporty kind of day. So he just came in here to get a soda pop. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm from Texas. I'm supposed to say Coke. Came in here to get a Coke. Well, what kind of Coke? Oh, Dr. Pepper. That's so weird. Texas does that. But Whatever. Oh, I have no idea how long I've been typing this video. And I'm still missing those little parts. Damn it. So, I think after these little stairs, I'm gonna shut her down. See, I should have glued these. Glued them. Shut this down. See if I can find those little big pieces of paper. Put out this episode 2. Wish me luck. Editing was not fun. I need to hire a child to come over and help me do this. I just buy him a pizza or something. Say, hey, can you put this YouTube video, can you take this from the camera and put it on YouTube for me? Please. Please. That's what I should do. Hire a kid. It's up on this stuff. Anyway, it's been kind of a learning experience, though, I must say. Not sure it's stuff I actually wanted to learn, but whatever. Okay. That gets you into trouble. Okay, got these little stairs completed. And I think I'm gonna call it quits for a while, see if I can come up with a way to get this to be my part 2 on my YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. I'm not sure that actually does anything at all, but that's what people say. Hopefully I can come up with more interesting comments to ramble about next time. Oh, looks like that goes somewhere. Yeah. Well, just crafty kind of day. Have a good one. Goodbye from Nancy's Book Nooks.